think it's important to point out right at the beginning, just in case we upset anyone, that we know Hale isn't in Liverpool. Hale Village is actually in Halton. It's more Widnes than Liverpool. But it's pretty close, and it's a lovely place, and it's well worth a visit. On the right hand side is Liverpool Airport, the runway and cargo areas. On the left hand side, the housing estate of Speke in South Liverpool. As we leave Speke behind and we enter Halton, you'll notice that the buildings begin to change, from the council house dwellings of Speke to the thatched cottages of Hale and Hale Village. There are some very nice properties on either side of the road here, secluded, set back from the main road, behind walls and behind gates. It's pretty obvious that Hale is a very affluent area, and in stark contrast to Speke, which we have just driven through. We have cut a few minutes out of the drive from Speke to Hale. As you can see, some of the footage has been pieced together, but we haven't missed much out all in all. As you get to the junction for the turn-off into Hale Village, you'll notice that there's a pub on the right-hand side called the Childe of Hale. It's well worth popping in for a drink or something to eat, and it has a car park where you can leave your car and have a wander around the village. I came to Hale for the first time in the 1960s. It was a school trip, a trip from my primary school in Hunts Cross. I don't remember it being much different than it is today. I would say Hale is pretty much unchanged. The reason for our school trip that day was to learn about this guy, farm worker John Middleton, also known as the Childe of Hale, hence the name of the pub we passed earlier. John Middleton was born in 1578, and he grew to become a 9 foot 3 inch giant. It's said that John Middleton was so tall that he had to sleep with his feet sticking out of one of the windows of his modestly sized cottage. A short walk from John Middleton's statue back to St Mary's Church, and in the church grounds you will find John Middleton's grave. Hale Village is on the Trans-Pennine Trail. It's very popular with dog walkers and cyclists, and also bird watchers. There's a pathway which leads down to Hale Lighthouse, which stands on the banks of the River Mersey. We'll cover Hale Lighthouse in another video. If you would like to visit Hale for longer than just a walk, or use it as a base while you're visiting Liverpool, John Middleton's cottage, where he was born and where he lived, can be rented on a weekly basis. I believe you can also bring a couple of pets with you. More information can be found on cottages.com, or you could Google Childe of Hale's cottage. As I said earlier, we'll be taking a trip down to Hale Head Lighthouse, and that will feature in a forthcoming video. It will also include some photography tips, including composition. Unfortunately, today is just too overcast. We need a more dramatic sky to do justice to the lighthouse. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch up soon.